First and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So to begin, I opened up my box and two chakra cards had came out. They fell over on their own. All right. So these are for your throat chakra and your root chakra. So these are some things that will offer like some healing properties for your throat and your root chakra, like sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli, cloves, ginger, peppermint, eucalyptus, frankincense, and sage. Okay. So you can light these things, add these things to your food, make some teas out of it. You can add some essential oils to like your body oil and use it to massage your body. And that can help to heal either your throat chakra or your root chakra or to like strengthen it up. Okay. I didn't get like no energy saying that those chakras are being attacked, but you definitely need to work on like building up those chakras a little bit more. All right. I am gonna pull some tarot to clear up the energy. So we're just gonna get into it. Just shuffling up right now, and we're gonna get right into the reading. So non energy, Holy Spirit. Okay, there's an energy right now that is feeling very overwhelmed. Okay, there is some lack of self confidence in this energy, and I'm going to clarify, Holy Spirit. Okay, so somebody is feeling a little bit exhausted, and it is because they have maybe like discovered something, or they could be like anticipating something to happen. Yeah, somebody feels at a stalemate when it comes to some type of choice that they have to make, okay? But they're also feeling very ambitious, okay? Somebody is definitely feeling like it will be an accomplishment, it will be like a wishing. I said a wishing. So somebody's probably wishing something, but this individual will feel like it's a wish come true if they get what they want, okay? And I said come through. So it's giving love. Yeah, in the past, somebody was kind of obsessed with like their wealth and status. This person is giving like very abundant, like in a very like abundant energy, but it seems as though like they kind of were making like poor financial decisions. Yeah, with this Queen of Wands energy, it's like you're very confident and you're not the type of individual that's like materialistic. And somebody definitely like dropped the ball like when it came to that. Yeah, you're very independent. And it's like you being independent caused a tower moment for someone else. It's like someone wanted you to depend on them in some type of way. Anything. Yeah, but there's gonna be a rapid change, okay? And it's a rapid change when it comes to like their emotions. Like there was somebody you could have dealt with, like they were probably materialistic, they probably didn't really think before they did things. They could just get away with whatever they wanted to get away with. But it's a rapid change because this individual is opening up their emotions right now. Clarify this King of Cups, Holy Spirit. Yeah. This individual wants a new beginning with you. Or you guys have just gone on a new beginning like together. Yeah, with this Knight of Wands, there's definitely a lot of passion in this energy. Somebody took like an inspired action, or it's like they want to take an inspired action toward you. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. So that's your double confirmation that there's definitely a new beginning coming for somebody. And it also could be like some career opportunities coming your way as well. Listen, I can't make it up. There's definitely some new beginnings that is happening for someone, and it has to do with love, okay? It has to do with abundance, especially when it comes to like your divine inheritance, okay? Somebody definitely wants a family like type of unit to where it's stable, like somebody definitely is building up a strong foundation like independently, and it's like on both ends it's like you guys are building your foundation independently, and it's like when you come together like it's going to be so great to where you guys will be able to be playful. There's going to be a lot of joy, comfort, and then also a lot of pleasure. Yeah, like, and you guys have like diversity, like, it's definitely difference in opinions, and you guys, like, on both sides, there's like exes in the background. So maybe you have some exes that are watching you. Yeah, with this Wheel of Fortune, you're very abundant, and it's like these individuals that walked away from you in the past, in the past, they're definitely regretting that. Yeah, you have a lot of like new opportunities coming your way, and it's going to be individuals that are very consistent and practical, like just like you. Okay, these individuals are going to be on the same like wavelength as you. Yeah, so you have a lot of foresight. So you're definitely not in a business of repeating the same mistakes that you have done in the past. Okay. You're learning how to save your coins. You're learning how to save your energy. Don't pour your energy into anything that is going to leave you drained. And that has provided you with a lot of balance. Okay. You're learning how to pour into yourself. And then it's like these individuals that come toward you, like you're learning how to make sure that they're pouring into you. Reciprocation is definitely the most important thing. And that's a really good energy for you to be in. Yeah, you have a new perspective. And then you also have gained a new perspective by letting go of the past because there's definitely was somebody in your past that is feeling very stagnant. Like you definitely dealt with someone that they were very indecisive. Like they never like made decisions. It's kind of weird. Like maybe you wanted to go on vacations, you wanted to go out or something. And it's like there was always something keeping them from like doing that. Yeah, and that caused you a lot of delays. And you walking away from them, it's like you realize this individual just lacked purpose. It was nothing wrong with you, it was something wrong with them. So you're really standing in your divinity and realizing it really wasn't anything wrong with you. It was something wrong with them. What did I say? Like you are very resilient. And then it's like you're very close to success when it comes to defeating these negative individuals. Like somebody like sought you out to try to hurt you in some type of way. And now they're feeling blocked. And now it's like their emotions are blocked now. There's somebody's also feeling kind of gloomy. Ooh, the star card just flew out. I said, I said somebody's feeling gloomy. The star card came out. So you're definitely coming out as the star. I You're definitely coming out as the star. Like you have a clear direction and you also have went through a renewal recently and it's having you feeling oh so good. Yeah, like you've overturned a lot of insecurities, okay? The Empress came out in reverse. So there's definitely a feminine energy that could be your energy that's kind of like secretly hating on you in some type of way. They're feeling very empty and lacking in progress because they keep comparing themselves to you. And it's because you're coming out as a leader. Like somebody definitely realized that they chose the wrong side. Yeah, definitely expect a new beginning when it comes to romantic connections and then also connections where you guys share like have a shared understanding. Okay, because you're getting rid of like all the bullshit. And as soon as I said that, these fell on the ground. So these comics don't really what y'all to hear this, but I'm gonna get it out. You have a lot of willpower, okay? Your victory is here. All right, claim that. Your victory season is here. You are in your winning season, okay? You're no longer gonna have to deal with mental exhaustion struggles with individuals that stab you in the back. Why? Because you are nurturing and healing yourself, okay? You are worthy of that. All right, and you are also worthy to be nurtured, okay? You healing yourself is also helping to raise like the collective consciousness, especially socially, okay? Because you're not like participating in like all of the bullshit, pretty much. Yeah, and you're defeating a lot of conflicts because you're enjoying this work that you're doing, right? Because the healing journey is not easy, but at the same time, you're enjoying this journey because you know that you have overcame so much that even though it might be a little bit tough in moving forward in this healing journey, but you know that there's a higher purpose. You know that God has your back. God is really guiding you on this path to enlightenment, and that's a really good space for you to be in. With this high priestess card, you are heavily following your intuition, and your intuition is leading you to bliss. Like I heard bliss. You have a lot of wisdom. Yeah, and your wisdom is pretty much it's warding off any of these energies, like with these individuals that are feeling scatterbrained, like they definitely don't know what to do now, and it's like because they did not plan for you to ascend. They did not plan for you to fully stand in your power and really start loving yourself and moving like you do value yourself. Somebody definitely was trying to play mind games with you and they learned real quick that you can't play mind games with somebody that's in harmony. You feel me? You're in harmony with your light and your dark side. You have done the shadow work, you have done the healing, you have done the journaling, and you most importantly pray. And that has provided you with a lot of emotional stability and security in order for you to move forward. And you're not afraid to stand up for yourself. All right. So, right now, be prepared to find a lot of balance when it comes to celebrating. Okay. I'm definitely talking to somebody that you haven't been going out that much. You haven't been having that time to really enjoy yourself. Expect that to happen soon, okay? As you're continuing to find balance, as you're continuing to manage your time better, have a good routine, stick to your routine, you will be celebrating soon. Okay, and this thing that you're going to be celebrating soon, it can have something to do with maybe a job that you applied for, maybe school, you applied for school, you turned in a paper and you got a really good score, like something like that. Like there's something that you're going to be receiving a lot of well-deserved recognition for something you worked hard for, and you will be celebrating for it. Well, celebrating it, okay? Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, and that has somebody in your energy feeling very anxious. Like there's somebody that was watching you real hard, and it's like maybe they had seen you when you were struggling in some type of way, and now they're feeling anxious because they're watching you going towards your victory. You see how he's on a horse and he's going away from them. This is them, and this is you. You're on the right path. You're on the right journey. Okay, so if things may happen to where you might feel like, I don't know if I'm on the right path. Pray about it because the Most High will definitely give you signs to let you know where you are. Okay, but the energy that I'm feeling now is like if you have any feelings of like if you're feeling unproductive in some type of way, that is not your energy, boo. That is whoever is trying to like hold on to you. Okay. Yeah, like somebody's feeling very heartbroken, and it's literally because you're happy, you're glowing, you're shining, okay? And then this individual's going through struggle, like they're going through some type of financial loss in some type of way. Somebody tried to attack your finances. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody that has lost their job recently or something. Don't feel bad about that. Rejection is divine protection. You will get something better. Okay, this is your message to know that. And whoever it was that could have sabotaged your job, sabotaged something that you were doing in some type of way, they're going through that same struggle, okay? But it's going to be 10 times worse, okay? With this Emperor card, you are to maintain these healthy boundaries, okay? You are going to receive a big blessing, okay? And this blessing is going to be in the form of money, all right? Don't tell nobody. Don't let nobody count your pockets. And also, when these individuals that did not help you on your come up, when they try to come back around, maintain these healthy boundaries, okay? Don't let nobody trick you out your spot because there's definitely somebody that wants to come back towards you and they're going to try to just finish the job, okay? So just make sure that you're remaining disciplined and focused, okay? You're very powerful. You're very powerful. And you had individuals that tried to make you doubt that power. And it was mainly through you being overly compassionate. You know, you care about people, and somebody really took advantage of that. Somebody also could be enrolled in some type of counseling or therapy services. Okay, that's definitely a good path for you to go. Okay, so don't let nobody make you feel bad for seeking counseling. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, because if you're experiencing grief, sorrow, and all that stuff, it is an illusion, and therapy and counseling helps you to break that illusion. Okay, that was specific for someone. Yeah, and right now you are having these dreams as to where they're better than before. You know, at one time you were having like really bad dreams, you know, and like now your dreams are starting to look lighter and you're like, "Oh, I wish this was my reality." Boo. That is the first step to know that you are manifesting that into your reality. Okay, that means you are in alignment. Okay, these positive dreams that you're having, these good dreams that you're having, it's leading to a lot of good things for you, okay? A lot of success, okay? And also, if you are having dreams that are unsavory, definitely pray before you go to sleep, okay? And that definitely helps. It definitely helps, okay? And make sure that you're doing your self-love affirmations as well. That helps to ward off anyone that could be trying to mess with you in the dream state, okay? But it seems as though if you are having negative dreams, the energy that I'm feeling it's just anxiety. All right. So do some journaling. That helps to, help these bad memories come out of your head so you are able to get some good sleep. Okay. So somebody right now, they feel like they're struggling to work as a team with you. And it's mainly because you are distancing yourself from them or you have already distanced yourself from them, but they're not like quite able to let go. Yeah, somebody views you as just a very calm individual as to where you're resting, relaxing, you're enjoying yourself and your life, you're enjoying all the good things that are coming towards you. Okay. And that's leaving someone to feel like kind of envious. But it's kind of weird because they're not really focusing on their own forward momentum. They're really focused on you, which is odd. But either way, you have a lot of new opportunities coming your way. I promise you, because you had somebody that was trying to stop your forward momentum, and now they're gonna watch you ascend. They're gonna watch you rise. Okay, so definitely make sure that you're not going back. Yeah. And you are also in the energy of receiving. Okay. You are currently manifesting for you to be given things. Okay. Like I'm seeing like somebody that could be given a car, given like money, I don't know, clothes or whatever. Like somebody really wants to give to you. And also I'm seeing someone like I channeled this message in a reading that I did yesterday, but somebody's playing the lottery or something. I don't know if you're playing the lottery or doing a scratch off or something, but you're gonna win more than you expect. Like, say if you buy a scratch off for like $5, you'll get like $500. Like, that's the type of deal that I'm getting if you're into that. Okay. Maybe somebody's into stock or something, or I don't know, like investing or whatever. You are going to receive a lot from that. Okay. You are currently manifesting that. All right. Just make sure, like I said, when you get this windfall of blessings, don't just give it all away. Okay. You still have to practice discernment. I know that you want to do good and you're a giver, but sometimes, you can't give to everybody. All right. Yeah, and you have a lot of unions coming your way as well. These are individuals that you're going to be able to call family, friends, romantic connections. You definitely have a lot of divine love coming your way to where there are individuals that are going to nurture you and value you, in the way that you deserve. Yeah, and this will be a lot of long-term success because it's literally your justice for you to have this long-term success. And it's because of your perseverance. Like you could be planning for something, it's going to work out. For somebody that might not be, you be waiting for the results of something, it's going to work out. Okay. It's going to work out. Justice also represents like if you have a lawsuit or something like that, it is going to be won. Like it's going to work out in your favor. Yeah. Someone's under judgment because they underestimated your strength. You are very strong. You are very strong. And you also have a lot of self control. Okay. And someone is currently under judgment because they shouldn't have did the things that they did. All right, somebody prejudged you and they shouldn't have did it. Even if you see somebody and they're thinking like, "Oh, this person is weak. Why don't you try to help them?" But they tried to kick you. You get what I'm saying? You didn't deserve that. And if nobody has told you that, I'm going to tell you that. You did not deserve that. You are worthy of the love that you embody because you embody divine love, which is why it is fated for you to receive divine love, okay? But sometimes you have to clear up karmic debt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, once again, okay, there's something happening for you soon that's gonna be very enjoying. Like you're gonna have a really good time, okay? You are about to have a super, super good time. I don't know if you'll just be doing something fun. Like maybe it's something that you love to do and you're like, man, like I don't have the money to do it, or I don't have nobody to go with, or something like that. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. So believe that it is gonna work out because it is. All right. It's all about confidence. All right. All right, set these goals. Every time you write down a goal, you're telling the Most High, "I want that," and the Most High gonna give it to you. Okay, the Most High gonna give it to you. Okay, you are an authority figure, and a lot of individuals like they try to test you, and it's like they realize when it's too late that you're protected. You feel me? Yes, you nice. Yes, you got love and light, but at the same time, you don't let nobody play with you. And you know how to maintain these healthy boundaries. All right. So think about how far you have made. Because in the past, you let a lot of things slide. You were ignoring red flags. And now you're looking at things for what they are. All right. That is a lot of growth that you have made. And that growth that you have made, a lot of people haven't made it this far. All right. So be proud of yourself. Don't be afraid to be proud of yourself and hype yourself up. All right. And definitely hype yourself up in the mirror too. That's called doing your self love affirmations. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm strong. I'm beautiful. I am powerful. I am loved. Do that. All right. Because that is an act of you pouring into yourself. Okay. Because the goal is to pour into yourself so much that your cup is full. Right. And then when you meet these individuals that want to pour into you, that cup will overflow. All right. And then God also is going to help that cup overflow. Okay. And you see how The way that they holding the cup and they looking at the cup, it's full. They looking at the cup. That's you because you protecting it. All right, you're protecting your emotions. You are not letting anybody manipulate your emotions either. Okay, because someone was trying to manifest some type of like depression, but you clocked it real quick as to where you're not honest, you're lying, you're trying to project your crap onto me, and you ghosted the situation. So I'm definitely talking to someone that could be in a period of solitude at this time. Okay, as to where you walked away from a lot. You did it for the right reason. Okay, because these individuals can't go on this journey with you. All right, you have a lot of abundance coming your way. You have a lot of abundance coming your way. And I could be talking to divine masculine, but divine feminine is coming up too, as to where divine feminines and divine masculines are actually mirroring each other at this time. And that is God preparing for this divine union to come in. That's why it's prevalent that you do remain grounded, okay? And I know it's getting kind of cold outside, well, if you're on the East Coast. So like definitely if you can't, go outside to ground your energy, a good way to ground your energy is by journaling. And I know it sounds simple, but that is a way to ground and cleanse your energy. Okay? If you have a negative thought, if someone pops into your head and you're like, "Oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking about this person. I want to stop thinking about this person." Write it down. I promise you it helps, okay? And I'm not just saying it because I have done it myself. I will never tell you something to do something that I haven't tested and tried myself. All right. Journaling is a great way to ground your energy and clear your mind as well. All right. So right now I'm clearing up my cards. So if anybody has any questions that they want to ask me, go ahead and ask. You can ask me yes or no questions. Or if you want me to pull some tarot to like just read your energy or whatever, definitely do that. So I'm clearing up my cards and then I'll go ahead and look. Yes, definitely don't let nobody disrupt your peace. Amen. You go out every day. Yeah, that's good. Because you're grounding your energy. Being in the sun, like being in the sunlight, being under the moonlight, it definitely helps. Wait, Pamela, what you mean energy cancer? Like I don't know what that like what you I don't know what you trying to ask me. Yeah, it feels good. Like definitely to breathe in fresh air. You're in a love triangle, what would the outcome be? I mean, you're in a love triangle, so that's not really high vibrational, boo. So you kind of know the outcome. Oh, you went tent camping? I want to go camping so bad, but I'm nervous. But that's definitely good to ground. And I know it felt good like getting sleep, like hearing like the insects and stuff around you. It's amazing. That's good. And sometimes you gotta walk away. Yeah, I would have been nervous too. But I'm glad you had a good time. The first time out of the way, so, like, next time you go, you're gonna be so much more relaxed. But, yeah, I'm shuffling up right now, and then I'm gonna do some more collective energy with another deck, okay? So I can give you guys double confirmation. Alright, Holy Spirit, any messages for the collective at this time? Anything they need to know? Okay. So the first card that came out was Knight of Wands. All right. So somebody is either thinking of taking pure actions towards you, but it's giving because we got Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Five of Wands. So somebody definitely made a necessary ending. They walked away from a situation that it just felt like very messy, as to where you just didn't want to deal with it anymore. Somebody was kind of arrogant, and you really were honest with yourself and realized, like, I don't need no closure. I just need to walk away. I'll get closure from the Most High. That's the energy for somebody. What is your person's intentions? Let's see. What is Stola's person's intentions, Holy Spirit? Okay, so this individual's intentions, their intentions are to heal any lacks you may have. So maybe you have some insecurities, like they want to help heal that within you. This is a really beautiful energy. So you maybe do have some insecurities or something that you're not like, I don't know, like sure about or something, but they want to help heal. And Five of Cups, that's a really good energy. All right, that's a really good individual. Okay. Anything else Stola needs to know, Holy Spirit? Ooh. Yeah, you have dealt with a lot of heartache in the past, and somebody wants to heal your heart. Yeah. And you may be a little bit codependent. Okay. So do a little bit of inner child healing, and that's going to help you. Okay. That's definitely going to help you gain a lot of clarity. And then also when it comes to harmony, like having harmony in relationships, because your energy solar, like it kind of seems like you get close to people and then you get scared and then you kind of like self sabotage. But this individual is coming up as very patient because they do view you in a very high light, and you're going to gain a lot of clarity through doing inner child healing. Okay, and also you can work on those insecurities by doing self-love affirmations in the mirror. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Oh, you said somebody sold they soul. You walked away from them, right? Oh, you said they're stalking you. Oh, I get that. It's okay, do some return to senders because they can't do nothing as long as you set boundaries. All right, set boundaries, stay away from them. Because when it comes to energy vampires, when people try to, feed off of your energy, when you cut them off cold turkey, okay, and call all your energy back, they don't got nothing to feed off of anymore. And they just gonna start withering. Okay. And hopefully they choose to heal. And if not, they just gonna be stuck in that shitty energy and they're gonna meet themselves in another person. And then it's just a messed up cycle from there. Good. I'm glad you did. And I know it's rough. Listen, well, actually, it's been a year ago. This month will make a year since I left a very toxic connection. Okay. And it was rough. It was really rough. And I'm grateful that I went through the experience because now I know that I can't be too forgiving, you know? Now you have that discernment and that wisdom to where you're not going to go through that again. Yeah. And you have definitely completed out of a cycle for someone. Like you're learning how to step out of your comfort zone. And then you're also learning how, like, when to say something or do something and when to just chill and let stuff play out. Okay, that is a really good thing to do. All right, sometimes your silence is golden. Okay, sometimes there are individuals that you're not really sure about. Sit back and chill because it's all going to reveal itself. God always reveals a person's intentions. Okay, never try to force anything. Okay, because the energy that you're in, you are attracting, right? Whatever is meant for you, God is going to reveal that to you. You won't have to go looking for it. Okay. And that goes to anything, your blessings, anything. All right. New beginnings. There's a lot of new beginnings coming your way. Okay. It's a lot of newness in the air. Like, it's definitely a lot of newness. Yeah. And this newness is going to be individuals that are moved by love. Okay, this could be romantic connections, but it also could be just individuals that embody love, that divine love I was just talking about. You are attracting a lot of divine love, and it's because you have dealt with a lot of like emotional challenges and you're actually healing that, right? And you've turned out of a very toxic cycle, and now you're turning into a cycle to where you're receiving all the blessings that were delayed in the past because of like who you're around. Okay, so you definitely have a lot of good karma coming your way, and it's fated for it to come that way. So if you've been feeling stuck in some type of situation, expect the shift to be happening soon. Okay. Yeah, just focus on loving yourself and nurturing yourself. You see how she's sitting with her legs over the chair, chilling. Okay, learn how to relax, rest and relax. Okay, I'm definitely talking to someone that, like, if you have left a situation, right? Maybe it was a romantic situation that you walked away from. Somebody's being reminded of like their ex-partner by something that's in their house. Throw it away. All right, throw it away. If there's anything in your home that is triggering you, that could be the source of why you're feeling exhausted in some type of way. Throw it away. Okay. Or you could pray over it. Like, say if it's like a bed or something, pray over it. All right. And that'll help you come back. exhaustion if that's what you've been feeling lately. Yeah. Somebody's definitely in the spotlight when it comes to divine love. And then you're also in the spotlight when it comes to your boundaries. Somebody is looking at you like, oh, that one don't play. Like that one is on big business. Like I gotta get my stuff together if I want to approach this person. And it's not just romantic connections, like it's friendships too. Because sometimes we meet people that like want to be our friend, but then they like try to play with you or they have like some type of envious or some weird energy. Like people is realizing like, I can't play with them. Literally. And it's like you sticking to yourself is leading to tower moments for others because they're not able to leech off of your energy. They're not able to use you. They're not able to try to play with you or whatever. Like, even if somebody thinks about playing with you, they get instant karma. God be like, not that one. Mhm. And now they stuck not being able to let go of the past. And it's crazy because somebody wanted you to be in that space. And this is the space that you in. Your horizons are expanding. You're having a lot of deserved success. You are working toward your legacy with everything that you're doing. Everything that you're doing. All right. Even if it's something as simple as getting in the shower. Okay. Some of you have been through some depressions to where you couldn't even get up out of bed. The fact that you was able to get up out of your bed today is a blessing. All right. Don't minimize all the growth that you've made. All right. Because you're an earth angel and we have all been there. I have been there. All right. We have all been through depression. So don't be ashamed of where you have been. Okay. Because all those moments that you sat by yourself and you was hoping for it, it's coming true. All right. Where you hope to feel satisfied, where you hope to have your wishes fulfilled. This is the time for that. You have to believe it. All right. You are manifesting a lot, and it's through your hope. Mm, listen, Nine of Cups and then Ten of Cups came right after that. Your blessings are here, and you are the blessing. Like somebody needs to realize you are the blessing. All right. And you deserve it. You deserve it. Somebody needs to look at themselves in the mirror and say, I deserve this. I am amazing. You got to do that. That is not vain. That is not being in your ego because you're not hurting anybody. You are literally just loving yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself. And that's why I recommend to do inner child healing because sometimes there are adults that like when you were a child there were adults that were supposed to build you up for that love within you and they didn't do it. So you started to feel bad for standing in your power. And now like you're doing that. You're standing in your power and you're loving yourself and you're not feeling guilty for it. Okay? Yeah. And also enjoy this time that you have standing up as a leader. Enjoy it. All right, because it's more to come. You're attracting a lot. You're attracting a lot of love, a lot of abundance. Okay. And when it comes to these conflicts, practice forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. You can forgive somebody, but that doesn't mean you need to allow them back into your life. Okay. That was specific for someone. Ugh, yeah. Six of Cups fell on the floor. Somebody had like some type of situations in the past that really affected you in some type of way. You have a lot of forward momentum, okay, when it comes to being balanced. Like you may still think about it. You may still think about it sometimes, but remember, in the past, you would get real mad or you'll get real angry or something would like ruin your day. But now it's not affecting you as much as it did. Okay. That's growth. Oh, absolutely. Sometimes you do have to stand alone because once the Most High sees that you're able to stand alone and remain emotionally balanced through all the challenges, that is when you come into that divine love because they've been through that same path that you have. So when you come together, it's going to be huge. Okay. There's also someone that like you're no longer giving to, and now they're struggling to see the bright side. Like there was someone that they walked away from you, right? And for a moment there, you were wondering like, what happened? And then this individual plans to come back, but now they they know that they can't. Yeah. You have a seed that's about to sprout. Okay. You planted a seed at some time. There was a hard time in your life And you planted a seed. I don't know if you talk to an angel, like, sometimes, when you have them random conversations out on the street and you'll never see that person again, you was probably entertaining an angel. All right. And there's someone out there that you had a random conversation with. You were the angel that they encountered. You changed someone's life. You changed someone's life for the better. And that seed is about to sprout. Yeah. What I say? You talking to somebody, it made somebody certain about their path and they started to live in their truth more. And that was you helping to raise the collective consciousness. You helped someone stand in their divine power. And it was probably like a 5-minute random conversation. Okay. That's why I said you're the blessing. You're the blessing. That's beautiful. I love this energy. Like I got chills. All right. You got to keep standing your ground. Okay. Because there's more to come. All right. And there are individuals that are going to try to be creative. Okay. I'm just going to say creative just for now. And they're going to try to infiltrate your boundaries. And you need to realize if an individual is not committed to respecting your boundaries, they are not committed to respecting you. Stand on those boundaries. Okay. Because every time that you turn down the karmic, it brings you a step closer to that divine love. Okay. And that's for friendships, anything. Be willing to walk away from anything that doesn't serve your highest purpose. Like for me, when I meet new people, or say if somebody tries to approach me, God always comes in the conversation. And naturally, God comes up in conversations for me. Right. And I think maybe you guys should start doing that too. Like if you do have people that's approaching you and stuff, talk about God. Because they start to like the mask falls, okay? Because there's a lot of individuals that are not God fearing. There's a lot of individuals that don't pray, okay? And they have a choice. You feel me? Everybody has a choice. We all have free will, but you have a clear direction on where you going. You making all the right choices and decisions, right? Nobody's perfect, but for the most part, you making the right decisions that you need to make. And that is why God is pleased with you. All right? And you are judgment. Like when people meet you and they choose the wrong path, that gives the divine evidence to call divine judgment on them because they walked away from an angel, right? Yeah. And it's because you're authentic. I wish y'all could see the way this thing just popped out. Like you're authentically yourself. All right. Don't be afraid to stand in that power. Wear that outfit that you're talking about. Some, I'm gonna wear this. Nope, do it. When you feel like doing something, do it. When you feel like wearing it, wear it. All right. If you want to dye your hair, dye your hair. If you want to wear a certain color, do that. All right, do it. Do what makes you feel good because you have good intentions. It's all about intention, and you have good intentions. All right, and that is why you were chosen. Okay, many are called, few are chosen. What did I say? Like the synchronicities is crazy. All right, this rebirth that you have gone through is beautiful. All right. Stand in that power. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your intuition because your intuition has brought you this far. Think about it. Every time you went against your intuition, shit went crazy, didn't it? And then every time you followed your intuition and you like, it's not looking like it, but it's feeling like this. So I'm going to just walk away. That served your highest purpose. All right. Because your intuition is a gift from God. That is God helping to guide you. And the thing is, God is not making you do anything because we have free will, right? So you've learned from trial and error when it came to certain things. But the thing is, you went through hard times and you learned from it. That's why you're finished with the time moments. All right. You're finished with the hard times, right? For some of you, you're stepping out of a hard time. And now you're getting used to not struggling, honestly. Like I'm hearing somebody that was like struggling to like survive or move forward, and like yeah, you lean on God, like you started to pray and things like that, and like it helped you to have like a new joy about like moving forward, you know. You definitely have a lot of forward momentum. Yeah. With this Empress card, you're definitely a divine being and you're very nurturing as well. Okay. I'm talking to somebody that nurtures a lot of individuals around them. So you could have children, or you could want children, or you could have like a pet or something, but you're very nurturing. You could be an individual that, like, say if you're walking down the street or at the park or something and kids, say hi to you, animals, like, dogs trying to sniff you, stuff like that. That is your divinity. Okay. You attract innocence. And that's because you're innocent. I'm making it up. All right. Be at peace with these decisions that you're making. All right. Somebody needs to realize there are no coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. All right. Especially when it comes to individuals that affect your emotional stability or try to affect your emotional stability. All right. Be kind to yourself. Continue to be kind to yourself and show compassion to yourself. And that puts you in the energy of receiving that same kindness and compassion that you're showing to yourself. Every time I tell you to do some self love affirmations, that is affirming that you are worthy of this divine love. Okay. Because you love yourself. All right. Yeah. Somebody's intuition is leading them to some type of financial opportunity. Just like I mentioned earlier, like somebody could like to play scratch offs or they like to, I don't know, bet or something. I don't know, but it's about to be big for somebody. Somebody's about to get a big windfall or something. Okay. Your intuition is guiding you. And then also for someone, your intuition is also guiding you like towards something or someone new. Okay. So maybe someone could be dealing with somebody and I don't know, they're not really like sure about them. Let me see what else, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody's not really sure about this individual. Okay, you realize there's a cause and effect, right? Keep moving in your truth, speaking your truth, and everything will reveal itself in divine timing. Okay, you see how she's sitting there looking at herself in the mirror. She's grounding her energy and she's pouring with it to herself. Do that. Okay. Yeah. And also for somebody, you are victorious against these fears and anxieties that somebody tried to manifest in your life. At one point, you could have been very, very anxious. Okay, maybe the anxiety didn't like completely go away, but for the most part, it's gone. Pay attention to that. Okay, because when you're feeling this anxiety now, that's your intuition telling you to get the hell away. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, as you're achieving balance at this time, there's somebody that wants to collaborate with you. Clarify this, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's having a breakthrough when it comes to you. That's really good. Yeah. And someone's also being called to be patient, okay? This comes like this energy that I'm feeling is someone that they are kind of like, I don't want to say they're a bugaboo, but that's what it's giving. Okay. Somebody it has been asking you to go out and stuff, but it's not like out like on a date. Somebody's asking you to like Netflix and chill type of shit. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Wait, okay? Because if someone like what's that saying in the Bible? Love is patient, love is kind. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that. Okay. Yeah. Be careful about what you're giving to or what you're giving your energy to. And then also with weighing your options, okay? Never feel rushed to make a decision. All right. You move at your own pace. All right. This whoever this person is, if you're asking someone to wait when it comes to something and they get upset, that's your answer right there. Okay. Yeah, because whoever this is, they kind of want to try to like block your new beginning by getting you like in your head. So yeah, 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 because someone sees you as doing a lot of hard work. You're very focused. You're really standing in your personal power because you're manifesting all of this abundance and all of these good things coming your way. And someone kind of wants to shake that up, or they kind of want to latch onto you to like leech onto you. Okay. And then for my feminines, you feel me? That some of these karmic karmic men be out here trying to knock you up just to have a connection to you. That's why I always say to wait. Okay. Don't be quick to lay down. Okay. if you know what I'm saying. All right, because that divine partner, that divine love is going to wait. How you doing? That divine partner, that divine love is going to wait. All right, love it. What is it? Love is patient. Love is kind. Love does not boast. So love does not boast. That's like, somebody that truly loves you, they're not going to be in their ego, moving their ego. Like they're not going to play games and, like be on that like weird type of energy. Yeah. And if you feel somebody's lying to you, stop it right there. Okay. If you feel somebody is being fraudulent and not moving in, um, in the path towards the divine, if they're not God fearing, stop it right there. Don't be afraid to walk away from nobody. Okay. Listen, because they're gonna be feeling excluded, they're gonna be feeling like they're gonna be salty, but that's their business, okay? Let them turn to the most high because you know where you're going. All right. And ain't nobody about to slow this down for you with this path that you on, okay? What I say, okay? You're manifesting your desires. Your dreams are becoming a reality. All right? Everything that you want, you're gonna get. Why? Because you deserve it. Because you're moving with good intentions. You have a good heart. Okay? Nobody is perfect. The only one that was perfect got hung up on the cross, right? Nobody is perfect. Don't demonize yourself for your flaws. Okay? Your flaws are beautiful. Your scars are healing. All right? There's someone in someone's energy that, ooh, somebody feels away. They feel away because you dodged a bullet, okay? I'm talking to somebody that dodged a bullet, okay? And it could have been like, it's giving like a family connection or like a friendship, but it's like you walked away from it. For some of you, it could be a romantic connection, but the energy I'm feeling right now is like a friend. Like somebody was kind of snakish a little bit. Yeah, but you showed your strength to that through the actions that you did. Like somebody expected you to pop off and you didn't. Like you chose to just move around. You feel me? And that's the type of energy you gotta have. Moving that confidence. Like move around. Right? Because I got a bigger purpose. I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Because right now you working for the divine. You are a divine warrior, right? And you're very consistent. You're very consistent. Your strength is giving a lot of individuals like new perspectives on like how to move forward within their lives. Like somebody is watching like this healing journey that you're on, and it's like every time they see you, you look even better. Right? Every time they see you, your head is even higher, your back is even straighter. Like that's that energy. Okay. Keep it up. You are on the right path. Okay. And even if you an individual as to where like you make one goal a day, do that. Okay. Make one goal a day towards your finances, make one goal a day towards your personal development with your body, and make one goal a day to help you with your emotions and your mental. So for examples of that could be meditation, prayer, right? Even stretching your body and stuff. And for someone, if you feel like you're having like a lot of emotional, things where you feel like you have to release this, okay. A lot of your emotions is stored in your hips. Okay, so do some hip exercises like for my feminines, shake a booty. Okay, shake that booty. Okay, but definitely do some stretches and part like focusing on this hip area, the root. Okay, that's gonna help you to, release a lot of these emotions and stuff that you could be holding in. Okay, and then also if you're feeling like you're holding a lot in, because maybe, sometimes we are social creatures and it's like you feel like you can't really trust anybody to talk to the most high and you can write it down. Okay, even if you like write down what you want to say to God, that's your bestie, that's your daddy. Okay, talk to God about anything. Okay, it's not just about asking God for what you want. You feel me? It's also about just talking to God about what's going on in your head, what's going on in your mind, how you want to move forward. Okay, you turn to God for anything because God is within us, right? And you're an earth angel, so you have a direct line to God, and that's through your intuition, boo. All right. I hope y'all have a good night. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.